best podcast in Long Beach, California. This is Tacos and Workouts.
What it is. Podcast. Orderly Holmes, it's me, Little Hater, the best podcast in Long Beach. Hey, check it out, dog. I have a very special guest, dog. Her name is Liz Valentine, dogs. Hey, welcome on the show.
Thank you.
Hey, you know what? I always mess up your names. I say Valentine's, like Valentine's Days. Do a lot of people mess it up?
No, actually, I think you might be the first.
It's because I'm special, dog.
Yeah.
Okay, for those who do not know, she's a comedian.
Mhm.
You've been doing comedy.
Yeah, out here for like 3 years on and off, and now I'm in Long Beach, practicing, getting up on stage, doing some shows.
I see you're everywhere. I see that you're at the Fourth Wall,
Uh-huh.
right? You've done the Laugh Factory here
Yes,
in
that was
Long Beach.
so exciting. Where else have I been? A Dow Studio, um, out on Sunset, just a few different places.
Yeah, I seen you like in all these
Mhm.
places, and I'm like, hey, she gets up a lot, dog. But listen, let's get into it. I have some. We're gonna have a fun show tonight.
All right, I'm excited.
We're gonna talk about a little bit about the datings. You date much?
I have, yes, I've done the dating thing. Right now I'm taking a break.
It's good to take a break
Yeah.
sometimes. All the crazies, dog.
Mhm. Mhm.
Let's talk about it. So, what's a dating? We're gonna talk about the dating's do's and don'ts. So, what's a dating do?
A dating do is take a shower and brush your teeth. And I feel like that should be go without saying, but it isn't. Another dating do, don't have your girlfriend show up at the date. It's always really awkward.
And when they have them, like the girlfriend show up, is because they want to do like something adventurous.
Yeah. And they try to
Uh-huh.
sneak it on you like you're not gonna notice.
It's like this is my girlfriend.
Yeah.
You could be my second
Uh-huh.
girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
and we could all go together and take a nap.
Yep. Or the wife, the pregnant wife.
The pregnant wife.
She finds out and she shows up on the date. Don't do that.
or sometimes like a pregnant wife says, hey, you know what? I'm knocked up for 9 months. I don't want to do nothing. So, go take out your frustration on somebody else.
Yeah.
Because people are crazy now.
They're so crazy. That's why I took a break.
I can understand why you would take a break from all that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so going back to like a lot of people now like take a showers before they go out on dates or
It seems like the guys out here aren't really trying. And it's all on the women. Like, I don't know if you've seen those reels on Instagram where women are like opening the door for men and handing them flowers. It's kind of like that.
well the roles have reversed a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like men wanna be impressed by the woman, and so they think it's like, "I can just show up as I am," and they don't try.
No, they don't. You're right. And a lot of vatos will be like smoking out with their homies, drinking, and then it's like I
Yeah.
got a date, and then they show up already drunk, or they show up.
Oh, yeah, and they pass out or I mean, it's bad.
Yeah, I used to be like that.
Did you?
Dog.
Not anymore?
And I toned it down a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember I went out on this date. Oh man, hey, you're putting me on the spot, dog. But I'm gonna talk
Well,
about it.
yeah, tell me.
All right, check it out, dog. So when I used to be a broke vato, which I still am, this girl came and she picked me up at my house, dog. And I said, cool, because she's gonna be a designated driver, right? So I thought I was
Uh-huh.
all like happy, right? We went to the Mayan. Have you ever been to the
I
Mayan?
have. Yeah, it's really nice.
Man, I love that spot, man.
Uh-huh.
It's like, and they have some really strong drinks,
Yes.
right? So she came and she picked me up, right? She drove me to the Mayan, right? I
Uh-huh.
got all pedo, dog. Got all pedo. But it's like the roles reversed a little in that situation. And you know what? She was a nice lady, dog.
She get you home safely?
She got me home safely. But you know what? I could tell that I messed up because she was like punching it because she's like, let's get this guy home because I had enough of him. First
Oh,
date and last date, dog.
that sucks.
Because I wasn't trying.
Yeah.
Because I was like, fucking up. And then,
Mhm.
like you said, because guys are stupid like that.
Yeah.
I still am, but Embarrassing moments on dates.
Oh, oh. Let's see. Um, I had a guy try to pay with EBT.
Okay.
It didn't work out because you can't get hot food with EBT.
Oh no.
Only cold food at,
Well,
like, grocery stores and stuff.
really? Like,
Yeah.
wait, but they accept that in McDonald's, right?
Oh, do they? Okay, maybe hot food there. But we were at, like, a restaurant.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know if maybe they accidentally gave them their EBT, but, oh, it was embarrassing because the waitress came over and was like, "Yeah, it's not you can't pay with that."
Yeah, you can't roll with that here with the government stuff here.
Another embarrassing date was, I was wearing a white dress at a restaurant, and when the server accidentally spilled, red wine all over me.
Oh man, I hope they comp your food.
They did. Yeah. So that was good.
Was that like a first date, second date?
I think it was the second date. Yeah.
Oh man, that's horrible.
Yeah. But it's always interesting, like, the end of dinner. Like, us women, we do this thing where we take out or we go get our wallet.
Like you pretend?
Pretend. But make it look real and convincing. And then we wait. So we have watching out of the corner of our eye to see if you are going for your wallet. And then we pretend. And so if you should pay, you should always pay. But we just make it look like we're willing to.
Well, don't do that around me because I'm gonna make you pay it. And as a matter of fact, if you go out on a date with me, trust me, you are gonna have to pay because I'm not paying for nothing.
Better go to McDonald's so you can use your EBT.
Yeah, I don't have. I'm so broke. I don't even have EBT.
Damn,
Yeah, that's how broke I am.
rough.
That's how I'm. But you know what? Yeah, I see people like trying to flex on their EBT.
Yeah.
Like, check it out, dog. I went to a
Mhm.
supermarket,
Uh-huh.
and there was a lady with a fat butt. I mean, she had the nicest jeans
Uh-huh.
like ever, and I was like, wow. Like, you know what? She had one of those onion butts. You know, the ones that make you want to cry.
Oh.
You know?
I've heard mango. I never heard onion.
Yeah, no. What's a mango butt? Like juicy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start using that one. But she loaded up her groceries and she was buying like steaks and all this stuff, right? Oh, her car was full.
Yeah.
And she rolled up with an EBT card. I got pissed, dog.
Mm.
I got pissed. You know what? I got so pissed that when she was walking in her car, I wanted to rob her and say, "Hey, this belongs to me, dog." But yeah, people be flexing on the
Yeah.
EBT card.
Well, she needs all that steak for her ass.
For her ass, yeah.
Yeah. So if you take her steak, then she doesn't have her butt anymore.
But that's not my problem. I'm not getting this anyway, dog.
Didn't you enjoy looking at it?
Yeah, why? You know, it also made me mad looking at it, dog.
Yeah, you wanted to take her butt from her too?
No, because I wanted it and I can't have it. That's why, dog. You know?
Ah.
So, like, if she gave it to me, then I'll be like, all right, you can have all the steaks you want. And then I would probably take her to McDonald's myself, you know,
Oh,
and then not make her pay, you know.
such a gentleman.
She could order a Big Mac and a nice coffee.
Oh.
Let me see, Doc. Do I have embarrassing moments on dates? I do. I do all
Yeah?
the time. Yeah, like I had times where I didn't have no monies and I had to pay with nothing but quarters, you know,
Oh, yeah.
because that's all I had, like rolls of quarters, you know. Yeah.
Must have been heavy to carry around.
Yeah, it was pretty heavy. And then sometimes, you know, like when I used to have hair, you know, I used to like when I want to pay and I would just like pluck a hair out and stuff like that. Right. But you know what? I figured out a way to like get around that sometimes,
Uh-huh.
you know? Oh my, this was my movida. I used to take girls to like the IHOP
Okay.
and then I'd be like, you ready to dine and dash? And they're like, we're not going to dine and dash. And I said, oh, yes, we are. And they thought I was joking, right? I was joking,
Uh-huh.
but I was for reals too.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then I say, all right, you have 2 minutes to like go to the car. And they would sit there laughing, right?
Uh-huh.
Now I would get up and then I would go to my car and drive it around and just pull it up to the front. You'd be surprised at how many times the women never wanted to pay and they run into the car. Yeah, dog. It was embarrassing, but it was also fun. We used to do that a lot at the IHOPs.
It's like an adventure.
It was.
It
It
sounds
was.
exciting. It's like
Yeah,
a rush.
yeah, dog. Me and my girl, we did that last week, dog.
Yeah. That would get you guys off.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that sets us off, and then we went to the house, and that gets our juices all glowing, you know.
You don't do it, like, in the IHOP bathroom?
Nah, it's too
Oh.
unsanitary, you know?
Yeah, IHOP's pretty dirty.
Yeah. And then, it smells like maple syrups in there, and I'm like, hey, well, what's this? Is it my maple syrups? Is it her maple
I mean,
syrups?
that's a good smell.
Yeah,
Maple syrup?
but what if you're like, stepping on sticky stuff
Oh,
and you don't
oh,
know?
yeah,
It's like, come on,
yeah,
dog. What if it's another person's sticky stuff?
yeah. You don't want her getting yeast infection either,
Yeah, yeah,
with all that maple syrup.
yeah. Because we keep the yeast inside the kitchen, right? To make the pancakes. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Doing it in the restrooms. Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't think I've ever done it on the restrooms. Oh, yeah, I have.
Was it forgettable?
You know what? I'm a sucio guy.
Oh,
I had a lot of sex in my life.
okay.
You know how they say Will Chambers says Lens has slept with 2,000 women?
Uh-huh.
Dude, I slept with a lot more women like that. Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got a high body count?
a big time. Hey, you know what? That guy messed up. He could have slept with a lot more women if he wasn't too busy playing basketballs, dog. That's where he messed up,
That
dog.
yes. That's
That's
what got him.
that's what got him for real. Hey, let's talk about body counts.
Uh-huh.
Man, women be putting on some like impressive numbers now.
What would be considered impressive?
Like, like last week I was watching a TikTok
Uh-huh.
and this girl says, "Oh, I'm on vacations. I'm right here in Italy's, and my goal was to sleep with like, what would she say? 20 guys,
Oh,
and
wow.
she was there for a week. And
Okay, so
yeah,
it's a few a day.
yeah, and then she said that was like day number 3, and she had already slept with 20 dudes.
That's crazy. I mean, that just sounds uncomfortable. But I mean, if that's what she's in for.
Yeah, no, women are built different now than they used to be like back in the day. Like some women have never even had a 20 count, and like chicks now be like, they're putting my numbers to shame, man. I'm getting upset, dog.
It's all the steak
It's
that we
all
eat and our butts. They just get so big, we can just do whatever.
that's probably it. No, but it goes back to what you were saying about gender reversals because like
Yeah,
they're acting like men now.
that's so true. Yeah, I think it's kind of like, like we don't have to pick and choose so much. We just kind of find whatever and make it work for a little bit and go on to the next one. Like we're not tied down. We don't need a man. We just want one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, with the way because think about it, women now they got their own opinions, right? They
Yeah,
they
because
got
they
the
didn't before.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they did, but they just couldn't talk about it because be like, hey, shut your mouth.
It's so weird. We have these brains now.
You do?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you a secret, okay?
Tell me.
I'm gonna tell you guys listen. We read.
Hey, Doc, I told her she was a comic.
I mean, we can read. I don't read, but I can. I have a degree. I don't use it. But
Oh.
instead I get on stage and just hope people laugh. My parents are very proud of me.
But you do have a degrees?
Mhm.
Do you mind saying in what? You don't
Uh
have to if you don't want
yeah, I don't want to
to.
say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also have a degree.
Oh, do you?
Actually, I have a PhD.
Oh, uh-huh.
It's a player hating degree.
You probably have like one of those FBI shirts too that's like I do body checks or whatever it
Yeah,
says.
female
Yeah.
body inspector.
Female body inspector. That's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff. I'm a cochino. I'm a piggy. Yeah, but like it's true. Like women now, they got the monies.
Mhm.
You know what? They drive their own cars. It's like
Yeah.
really, and you know what? Besides, women's got like all these options. Oh, you got the tenders, right?
The tenders, yeah. I definitely thought you meant chicken tenders for a second. Wait, what? Yeah, like all these different dating apps, which is its own thing. Uh, ooh. Just some of the photos and the prompts, like there's a lot of men holding fish. What's with that? Why do you guys like to hold fish?
Well, what do you mean holding fish?
Like your catch. You went fishing, I'm assuming, and now you're holding this dead fish and you're like showing it off like a cat that comes back with like a dead rat. You don't know about these?
Oh yeah. It's like I'm gonna show people like my prize,
Oh.
right? Like it shows like I'm a man. look, I went out to the wilderness and I caught a really big fish, so it makes me a good providers.
But they have restaurants.
They could like, they have the lobsters, right? The
Yeah.
red lobsters and stuff, right?
Yeah, you can just get a fish there.
So like a guy with the big fish doesn't impress you,
No.
no?
Takes a little more than that.
Because then he probably smells like fish himself, right?
Yes. Yeah. And it's just kind of like a weird thing. That or they're holding guns.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid to put that it's like, look, I got fish and I got guns, and then if the day goes like bad, you're gonna be sleeping with the fishes.
Yes. We're already afraid of men, in general as women. When we go out, we put our GPS trackers on for our friends. And we say, I should be home around this time. If you see me somewhere else, call Dateline.
Yeah,
Because I'm probably a buried body somewhere.
yeah, that's right.
Too late for me. Swimming with the fishes.
Swimming with the fishes.
Yeah.
Hey, I guess that goes on the other dating don'ts, right? Like, don't
Uh-huh.
put those pictures on the Tinders,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, and it's so classic too. There's 3 of them. There's one more. It's men taking pictures of themselves without a shirt on in a public restroom. What?
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
So you went into a public restroom, took off your clothes, took a picture of yourself with a urinal in the background, and I'm supposed to be turned on. It's interesting. What's that about? Why do you
Okay,
guys do that?
okay. I personally, I've never done that because
Oh, okay.
I'm fucking fat and it's embarrassing,
Oh,
right? And then everyone's just gonna want my bodies,
yes.
and then it's nothing but dudes. So it's
Mhm.
like that's why I wouldn't do it. But when you said it, I started like thinking that the reactionals. How do you say it?
Uh-huh.
Reaction,
The
ration,
reaction?
react,
Dictionary?
rationalies.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
rationalizing it. Uh-huh.
The only reasons why they would do that is because they have a small like restroom at
Uh-huh.
home,
Uh-huh.
a small mirrors, and then a public restroom is a big mirrors. That's probably why they do it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Or they're homeless.
that's an option too. That's an
Yeah.
option too.
And so they want to make it look like they have a bathroom?
I don't know, or probably it's going back to the other one, like they want to do it in the restroom,
Oh, yeah.
It's, hey, guys are stupid and complicated, son. Too much stuff. It's time to burn an X, dog. Time to burn an X.
Which one shall it be? It's
I
almost
don't
like we
know.
need like a spin the wheel with
Yeah,
all the different ones and choose.
yeah. It's a lot of times, man. But and I mean, I'm sure there's a couple, But who are
Mm.
we gonna burn this week?
Oh, oh, this is a toughie. Let's go with the ex-husband.
The ex-husband. Oh, I like it,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah. Um, I found out he wore dentures.
Dentures.
Yeah.
How did he keep that like a secret from or was he like
For
a
a while too. Uh-huh.
was he like a super old guy?
No. He was young. We got married in our early 30s and I'm still early 30s. But yeah, he was young. He had a drug problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and that eats out your teeth or something, right?
Yep, he lost his teeth. Mhm.
Well, there you go, dog. See, if you wear dentures, that qualifies you on the undateable on the dating don'ts. So
Dating don't. Yeah.
you have no opportunity with Liz Valentine.
Or I marry you,
Oh,
right? Cuz I
okay,
married
so you
him.
married him.
And I knew once, we were getting married that he had dentures.
He must have pulled like some pretty good shenanigans to trick you to getting married.
Oh
Someday.
my god, all the tricks. All the tricks. He had convinced me that he was like a decent dude, you know? Um, but he ended up leaving me for a heroin addict.
Oh, I'm sorry to laugh at your pain, but
It's
that's
okay.
something else. I would definitely not leave you for heroin addicts.
She had a few kids. and
Oh
a
my,
husband.
oh my God.
It's like, dang, okay. Oh,
You left me for this?
yeah.
Hey, well, you're way better off without
Uh,
him.
and that's why I'm in comedy now.
Hey, well, look at yourself. You're a beautiful
Oh, thank
ladies,
you.
right? I see guys looking at you when you go
Oh,
on stage. They're like, "Hey, that's a pretty lady." But now that we're talking about you being on
uh-huh.
stage, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's talk about your comedies, dog.
Okay. I love comedy so much. It's like life-giving for me. Um and my focus lately has been trying, like, as I'm getting into it more, doing more important topics, like anything that's like feminist. I really want to get into like murder and things like that. And it's hard when you're first starting because you're just trying to figure out, okay, how do I make people laugh? But now I kind of want to get to the point of like having a message, you know, but having it also be very funny.
Yeah, and trying to figure out what that message is, right?
Yes. I think it's like just wanting to talk about the deepest, craziest, most horrible things in the world and turning it around and making it funny.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Mhm.
You could definitely do that.
Yeah.
Wait, well, you got some good topics right now that we're talking about,
Yeah.
and you could use that on stage, man. And you know what? Hey, guys be looking at you. They be checking you out when you're on stage.
Like, but once I'm up there, I hope they listen to me, you
Yeah.
know?
Well, the guys are probably gonna be like there with their jaws open, be like
Yeah.
blah blah blah, like ah ha ha ha. Eh, I remember the first time I saw you on stage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then, you were there, and then you said a joke, and then that joke, I was like, got me a little chubby.
Oh.
I'm like, "What?" Like, I
I think
wasn't
I know what joke that was.
and I was, like, unexpected,
Yeah.
and I was, like, thinking, "Hey, this girl's got some talent, dog. She's got some talent. If she could do that to me with a simple joke, then she's got something going on."
Got your attention though,
You
right?
did, and I was like I wasn't, like, literally with my mouth open, but in my mind,
Mhm.
my mouth was open, and I was like, "What? Come on, dog, come on."
I think that was a joke about anal.
Ah! I
That
won't I won't either confirm nor deny that joke.
That's usually what gets people.
Yeah,
Uh,
I guess people like, "That's a joke, huh?"
my dad doesn't love that joke.
And you know why it works is because it's, like, so unexpected, you know?
Yes.
And
Yes.
because I wasn't expecting it,
Mhm.
and then I wasn't expecting to get a chubby either. Let me see if I do this right. I was like, "What happened, dog? What happened?"
Is that why all the guys are like this in the audience?
Yeah, it's like first they're standing up and then they have to sit down because they're standing up. Yeah, because on your last show that you had, you were on stage, and there were like people like walking around making
Mhm.
like comments and stuff. They're like,
Oh,
"Damn, she's hot," you know what, and stuff
that's
like that. And then I said, that could be like your thing, where like
mm.
you go up there and you just get them all going,
Yeah, and then
and
talk about murder.
you could do that, or then, like when you get them nice and like going,
Uh-huh.
you pull the rung like under them and saying, "You're never gonna get it, dog,"
Yeah.
and then you just walk off stage. That could be your thing. Yeah, but
Just be a tease.
all the dudes were like paying a lot of attention to you when you were saying your jokes.
I had a very interesting experience where my parents came into town. They're in Cleveland because that's where I'm from, Cleveland, Ohio. And it was like a 10-minute set, and I was trying to figure out what can I say in front of my father. You know, it was like so awkward, and I was like, okay, how can I dress? With my mom, I was like, whatever. But I just went for it, and I didn't care. And I saw that my dad was laughing, and then some guys afterwards was like, "You did that in front of your dad?" And I was like, "Yeah." They were like, "That's ballsy. Like that's more balls than I have." And I'm like, "I know."
But that's what's gonna set the presidents how do you say
Precedence.
presidents? I not like the guy that's running the
Trump,
government. No, not the guy that's running the government. Yeah,
not the criminal.
no, not that guy. Well, the presidents, yeah, to like what's gonna set you off as a like comic and
Yeah.
moving forwards, right?
Uh huh. Yeah. Man, we should really read more, huh?
Hey, I'm a dumb about
But you got the PhD.
I got it from the internet, doc.
No one has to know.
Well,
I guess you just told
I kind of
everybody.
outed myself right now,
Yeah,
but
man.
I'll think of something. I'll just buy
Mhm.
another one off of Amazon
There
or
you
something.
go.
Yeah, I'll get on
Only
that.
a few $1,000s.
Yeah, that's right, and I'll probably buy it with my EBT card.
Yes. Oh, if only it were that easy.
I know, right? But so you did the jokes, and somebody told you that you were ballsy to say that jokes in front of your dads.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was like, "Uh-oh, did I make a mistake?" Like, when I was around the guy, I was like, "Yeah, I know, I'm very ballsy, ballsy," and then I walked away and I was like, "Was it too much? Did I traumatize my father?" But, he still talks to me.
So I guess it
So
wasn't
I
that
think he still loves
bad.
me. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah. It's interesting, like, having my family follow me online. I'm like my extended family, like, "You don't know me that well, but now you do." Just kinda, like,
Yeah,
outing myself over
yeah,
and over
yeah.
again.
Yeah, because I guess you probably, at some point stopped living with your parents, and they didn't really know who you are. But now that you're like becoming like a popular comic,
Yeah.
somewhat celebrities, people like, well, yeah. Because does your family think that you're famous, or do they still just look at you as you?
They look at me as me.
Okay.
But maybe if I get some more Instagram followers, that could make me
Hey,
famous.
yeah. Why don't we tell them where to find you on Instagram?
Liz Valentine Comedy, at Liz Valentine Comedy.
All right. Well, hey, guys, make sure to follow her on Liz Valentine's comedy, dog.
Not Times, just
See,
Valentine.
I did it again, dog. I did it again. Valentine comedy. Yeah. Hey, but my family, they don't think I'm famous.
They don't think you're famous? You have a podcast. How more famous can you be?
Hey, check it out, dog. I have the best podcast in Long Beach.
Mhm.
I'm part of Chicano Hollywood.
Yep.
I don't know if you know this, but I used to be the spokesperson for Tapatio Nuts.
I did not know that.
That's right,
That's what
dog.
you should lead with.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I should just everywhere I'll be like, hey, I have the best nuts around.
The ladies will love it.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna reach out to my sponsor, get some more nuts, and start passing those around.
And just
I want everybody to taste my
yeah,
nuts.
just nut wherever you go.
Exactly, Doc.
Yeah, nut here, nut there, nut everywhere.
Oh, that sounds lovely, Doc. Yeah, but they don't
Are
think.
they spicy nuts?
Yeah,
Like Tapatio?
they're awesome. They're awesome. It's they got a lime on it too. So
Oh. Not to put down your product or anything, but I'm real more of a Valentina hot sauce lady
okay,
myself, but I do love Tapatio.
yeah,
Mhm.
check this out. Tapatio's nuts. It's the perfect thing for comedians.
Is it?
Yeah, check it out, Doc.
Okay.
I went to the comedy stores,
Mhm.
right? And we thought we was gonna order all this kind of food, and we didn't have any foods, right?
Yeah.
So it was me and like four other comics, right?
Uh-huh.
And I had a whole bunch of nuts in my pockets. We all got hungry, right?
Yeah.
So we're sitting there, we're having our drinks,
Uh-huh.
and we're like, "Hey, let's order some food." They're like, "Oh, we don't do that." And then my friend's like, "What are we gonna do?" So I pulled out all my nuts, and we all ate a bag of nuts, right? I had enough for that homie, enough for that homie, and it satisfied us. And ever since then, like when I go like places, I always try to carry a bag of nuts with me because you get hungry, you eat.
That's brilliant. It reminds me of something I do. Now, it's not Tapatio nuts, but it will be soon. I'm going to replace them now. I always have car nuts. So, yeah, I always keep a bag of nuts in my
Oh,
car in case my blood sugar gets low or I get hungry or like I have to drive from Long Beach to LA and it's like an hour and a half to get to an open mic or a show. And then again, there's no food. And it's like, oh, I got my car nuts. You need car nuts. Do
yeah,
you not know
yeah,
about
yeah,
car nuts?
yeah. I carry stuff like that all the
Oh,
time.
do you? Yeah.
They
You
have a,
carry your nuts all the time?
all the time.
Yeah.
I don't leave home without them. But check it out, eh? So
That's a good one.
so yesterday, right?
Uh-huh.
I got recognized.
Oh,
Yeah, so
yeah?
yeah, I got recognized, and like my families are like, you're not famous until I get recognized, and then they look at me and like, hey, like what? But I get stopped a lot, and they're like, I know you from somewhere. Yeah,
Okay.
and they're like, I don't know from where, and
Uh-huh.
and then I tell them from where, they're like, no, it's not from that.
That's not no, that's not how I
I'm like, how many other mustache men with an annoying voice do you know? I'm the only one. Come on, guy, come on.
know.
Yeah,
You know
Um,
what people mistake me for all the time? A worker and in a place. I'll
oh.
be at Target. I'm at Target, not even wearing red or khaki pants, and people come up to me and ask where things are. I don't know what it is about me. I could be at Home Depot, and people will come up to me, and I'm like, do I look like I work here or I know anything about wood? Like,
Well, I think you know a couple
oh.
things about wood. Let's be honest. You're pretty good at getting men get wood.
There we go. Okay, so I know where to get. Yeah,
So you're so good at getting men to get wood. They call you Woody Woodpecker, dog.
Woody Woodpecker. What a name! Oh my god, I used to watch that as a kid. Do you remember that
Yeah, I
show?
remember that. I used to
I
hate
think I
that
just
fucking. I
dated
hated that bird,
both of
dog.
us. You hated it?
I hated him, dog.
I loved Woody the Woodpecker. Maybe too much.
I like this laugh,
Uh-huh.
but like that dude was always just like vandalizing everything. Yeah, yeah, that guy. Oh, I used to
Yeah.
hate him, dog. I don't know what it was, but I was like, man, I just want to just get like strangle him, dog.
As a child, you were thinking about strangling animals?
Well, that bird,
This
yeah,
might be a whole nother conversation.
come on, dog. I'm a hater. I do what haters do. I hate on stuff, dog. I used to hate on Woody Woodpecker.
Does Little Hater absolutely love the Kendrick Lamar songs right now?
You know what? I'm digging that song, but I'm not too
Oh.
familiar with the beef, right? Because
Oh, yeah.
I don't like Drake's,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know, and I'm like, why are they even fighting about it, dog?
I wasn't familiar with the beef either, so I did some research, got really caught up in it. It'll take you some places, but I just love it. I think it's hilarious.
What
And he
was the
says
beef
how much
about?
he hates him over and over, and I thought Little Hater probably loves that.
Well, you know what? The first time I heard, I'm the biggest hater. I hate you. I
I
hate it.
hate the way that you talk, the way that you walk,
I'm like,
the
this
way
song
that
is
you
about
dress.
me.
I thought it was about my ex.
That's what's so good about the song. It works on
Yeah.
so many different.
Yeah.
So that's like a diss song for like Drake's, right?
Yes. So Drake's.
Is that not how you say his name, Drake's?
Yeah, Drake's.
Am I missing something?
He I mean, who knows? I'm not accusing anyone of these things. They have been put out there for us to repeat. But apparently he's a pedophile. And he tries to get with young
Allegedly?
allegedly he likes to get with the young ladies. And I appreciate a rapper for calling him out on that. And like making it disgusting and making it like a really good beat. And then people are out here dancing to like, you're disgusting pedophile. Like that's how I want my comedy to be, like laughing about pedophiles or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like making people feel uncomfortable, but it's got the message that you were looking for.
Yes. Because instead of him being like, uh, oh, you suck because I like slept with your girl or whatever and I'm better than you. It's like, you're a shitty dad. You're not there for your kids. You're a pedophile. You're gonna go to jail. You don't teach your kids how to pray. You don't teach them to go to school. Like it's like, oh, that is deep.
But did it get started over a girl or something? Like one of them slept with because that's usually the way it happens, right?
Again, I'm not a historian. I don't know.
You're like, that's what Google is there.
Yeah. I was literally just reading the interwebs. And I think it all started. I'm not even gonna try. I don't know. It goes down a rabbit hole.
We'll just use that stupid annoying thing that people say. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
I hate that, dog.
That's because they don't know. People who don't know say that.
I hate it, dog. Every time, if you know, you know. And it makes me want to slap the shit out of them, dog.
Don't ever trust someone that never says I don't know or I'm not sure.
Why? That you think they do, or it's just lines?
Well, if someone is so sure that they know everything, that's a red flag.
Yeah. How so?
Yeah, because sometimes you don't know.
Okay.
You know,
Alright.
or don't know.
Yeah. You see where I'm from? Even if you do know, you always say you don't know.
Oh, to be humble.
No, to like not get yourself like incriminated or get yourself into troubles.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, like don't snitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like even like when you get pulled overs and stuff
Mhm.
like that, the cops talking to me, I'm like, no, I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
You're like, did you run the red light? come on, dog. I'm not stupid.
I don't know my name. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I am.
Exactly.
That always goes over well with the
Yeah,
cops.
it works for me. Like I ran the red light, and the guy's all like, "Did you know you ran the red light?" And I'm like,
No, I can't
I
see
don't
with
I
my
don't know.
dark
Yeah,
sunglasses.
no, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, dogs. And the guy had nothing on me. He was asking me all these questions, like, "Where you coming from?" I don't know. What's
Uh-huh.
your name? I don't know.
All you know is that she's 18
uh,
because you checked her
oh,
license.
that's right, Doc. That's right. I just don't tell them nothing,
Mhm.
and then after that they just let you go. You see, because cops are looking for something.
Ah,
They're always looking for
yeah.
something. They're trying to get you to incriminate yourself to give you a ticket.
That is so something I would do. They would pull me over and I'd be like, "Okay, I stole the thong in 8th grade. It was blue, it was sparkly, it was from Victoria's Secret, and I panicked about it for 3 weeks." That's a true story. I never stole again.
Oh, really? You stole
Yeah.
the thongs?
I stole that was the one thing I stole in my life. Everyone else was doing it. And I was like, "Oh," I don't think I was in 8th grade. I must have been in high school. But, yeah, I was so scared. My own guilt was so bad that I was like, "Never doing it again."
You know what you should have done? It's because you did it wrong.
Oh, okay.
Well, how did you do it? You put it in your purse and you walked out?
Yeah.
Okay, what you needed to do is put it inside your underbottoms, right? Like
Uh
wear it and then walk out. So then that way they could have been like, "Hey, you got the goods," and you're like, "Nope." And then you know what I'm saying? Come on,
That is pretty smart.
hey, you got to be criminal minds, dog.
Yeah.
You got to think like a criminals to get away with it, dogs.
Yeah.
Get away with it.
So I should just be quiet and say and do nothing
Just
when I get
just
if
pretend you don't know.
knock on wood.
Like,
I'm very
like,
superstitious.
oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
like what? Like when you get pulled overs or something or what?
Oh, I was just saying it I think I said when I get pulled over and then I said knock on
Oh,
wood
okay,
because I don't
okay.
want that to happen.
Yeah, just pretend you don't know. That's usually what gets people out of trouble. Like I don't know nothing. I mean, because what they can't do anything if they
Yeah.
don't know nothing. But listen, we have a question,
Ooh,
a
fun.
question sent from our viewers. And if anybody wants to send me like a question, you could just send me an email to I am littlehater@gmail.com. I'm gonna repeat it one more. I am littlehater@gmail.com and send us your question. Let us know what you want us to talk about on the show, which is what we got today. Somebody
Ooh.
sent us something.
Okay.
And it's a juicy one.
Ooh, I like juicy.
I like
A
it.
mango.
Yeah, it's a mango. Mm. Better than an onion bun.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't
Yeah, because you don't want to put an onion in your mouth, but a mango. Oh yeah, you want to put
Yeah.
a mango. I'm gonna use that one. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the tag.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it says the question reads like this: if your partner was dying, will you let them sleep with your ex?
Oh, that is a toughie. Okay. Yes, but there are some stipulations.
Okay.
I get to watch
Oh,
and I get to comment. I get to say what I want to about him and his performance.
oh, wait, even like if he's dying and you won't let him have.
Yeah. I'd be like, wow, you're moving pretty slow there. You need some water?
You're gonna
She's not enjoying this.
you're gonna give him his final wish, but you're also gonna make sure he doesn't enjoy his final wish.
I'll eventually just be like, just stop. I'll take it from here.
Let me show you how it's done.
Just go die somewhere.
Oh man.
So yes, I would. That's their dying wish. They deserve to have
I
that.
mean, at that point, like, come on, dog. Like,
Yeah.
it's just send them with the smiles, right? You know, or at least you figure out what you were doing wrong,
Yeah.
right? I'll be like,
Now they know.
that's what I was doing. Okay, now I know. Now you know.
Oh, and I get a blowhorn too. Like, and I get to just set it off whenever I need to. What about you? Would
Um,
you let your
would I
ex?
let my yeah? Why not?
Mhm.
Like, hey, dog. It's like she's probably already like like
Dying.
dying anyway, right? She's not gonna be around, right? Why not? Just give her everything she wants, right?
Uh-huh.
Send her off with the smile that I could not provide. Why not? You know, this
Go out with a bang
exactly. She goes out with the bang, and then
for the
another
first
bang
time.
for the first time. That's right. I think I'm gonna like take something from your book.
Okay.
I'll probably sit there, take notes.
Yeah. So you
Okay,
know for when you sleep with her best friend after she dies.
that's right. That's right. Hey, two minds, two minds. Hey, look at me right here. Like we think alike, you know.
Then maybe she'll at least enjoy it, you know?
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's right. You know, I'll tickle her. Tickle her with my mustache.
Mm.
All right, I think we have time for another
Ooh,
question.
I love the
Um,
questions.
and this is also from a viewer.
Mhm.
Uh, it says, "When should I tell my fiance I did OnlyFans, or should I never tell him?" Ooh, that's a good one, Doc.
Mm. Well, I'm pretty upfront about it. Like I got the OnlyFans. Um, it didn't work though. I failed at OnlyFans. Are you
Only,
hearing me? Failed at it.
why? That,
I don't know. I don't think I was. It was all feet stuff,
oh, okay.
and I don't think there was enough like dicks or something involved. I think there needed to be more than just nice feet. So, you know what? I think he and or she or they them should tell them on like this first month of dating or something. I don't know. Like they could help you out with content. They can take the pictures for you. Like it is a team. This should be a team thing.
A team sport, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think in her situation, that's her fiance.
Oh, right, right.
That that
She's
that that,
already made the
that
mistake.
yeah, I
Okay.
think she didn't disclose that like in the very beginning.
Well, first tell her don't get married. Totally not worth it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think she should disclose at the altar.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, with all her family and friends there. And when as she's giving her vows. And then I think she should really describe her most recent upload.
And she goes, before I say I do, I also did OnlyFans.
And that way if there's some objections, okay, but if not, all right, they're locked in.
Yeah. And going back to the dating don'ts, right?
Mhm.
I think like for men, like a dating don't would be like this. Like I think, okay, look, men are hypocrites.
Yeah.
We have a double standard. You know how
Yeah.
difficult men are,
I do.
and we're stupid, and we don't take showers.
Yep. What is with that? Just shower already.
I know, right? Just take a showers, man. Just jump in. Don't even use the soap. Just use the water.
I'll
Something.
turn it on for you. What?
Use baby wipes. Something. or go walking with them to the river. And then just push them in. Something.
Get them near a body of water at all times.
Take them to a car wash and then just
Oh,
throw.
there you go. Yeah.
But a dating don't like. Okay, it's going back to like men are hypocrites, right?
Yeah.
Men will like totally be like, you know what? She's a freak. I want her like this. But the moment that he falls in love with you,
Mhm.
he wants to be like, oh, she never did nothing.
Yeah.
So like dudes don't want to know about it.
That's so right. It's like a freak in the sheets, but a lady in the streets. But then once you're like really together, it's no freak in the sheets, but then they cheat on you with freak in the sheets. It's kind of confusing.
Yeah, I'm
What are
telling
I
you.
don't know what women are supposed to do.
Hey, it's fucked up for women, dog.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, it's like we confuse them, then they get mad, and then it's just nothing but Tom and Jerry, just fighting back and forth.
Yeah. That's why I say no to marriage.
No marriage, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I'm not married.
Yeah.
I only have girlfriends.
A few.
Yeah, I used to have three. Now I'm down to 1.5.
So 3 unhappy girlfriends.
I had
It's like a
three.
lot of
I
work.
I had three. It's not as hard,
Oh,
especially for
okay.
me. Remember, I don't do anything. I don't work, so I used them. I used them
Oh.
to pay for my EBT.
Are they on the OnlyFans?
Mhm. They might be. Well, that's the thing. I don't care because you know what? I'm not marrying them anyways,
Yeah.
right?
But I mean, it would be good if you found someone that had some money, to take care of you.
Yeah, you know what? If I gets married, I'm gonna tell you this one thing. I'm not gonna get married for loves.
What would it be for?
For financial wealth.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I want to be like that guy that gets married like for money,
Mhm.
and I want to be the Anna Nicole Smith of men.
So you're gonna have to marry, like, ladies in their 90s that are about on their way out.
Yeah, pretty much. And then hopefully, she leaves me something, and like I'm not dumb enough to like, not get nothing because
Yeah.
I mean like you're sleeping with the crib keeper before she goes to the crib, and then you don't get nothing. That's not worth it, that
You gotta get into the will.
for sure,
Find your way in
for
there.
sure. Yeah, but guys don't they don't want the girls to like to know that they won't marry you. This is the point. Look, I know I went
Mhm.
all over the place.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm following.
Men will not marry you if they find out that you used to have an OnlyFans or you do OnlyFans. It's not gonna happen. If they find out that you used to do corn, they're not gonna marry you.
I'm sorry, did you just say corn?
Yeah,
Like
that's
corn on the cob?
yeah. I said corn instead of the other word with the P on it because I don't want this to get censored.
Oh, okay. Corn on the cob is
The
what we were
corn and the
talking
cobs.
about.
Yeah.
Um, I want to disagree with what you just said,
Okay.
and I am going to get engaged just to prove you wrong because I have had OnlyFans.
Oh,
And I'm not going to actually marry them or anything, but just to show you that you can still get engaged with OnlyFans.
just to spite me,
Yes.
just to win the
Yes.
conversation.
Yes. That is what fuels me.
To get one over on little hater and
Yeah.
make him look even more stupid than he actually is.
I'm going to take away all the books from you. No more reading.
Hey, you know what? I'm not good at reading. I'm not good at spelling. I'm not good at anything.
Oh, you're good at Dine and Dash.
Oh yes, thank you.
Or
That
Ditch, Dine and Ditch,
that's
whatever.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
hey, you know what? I never got caught.
Yeah. You seem to
I
excel in maybe stealing as
I
well.
and
You
stupid.
know how to steal a thong.
Yeah,
That is a good skill to have.
and stupid things. I do very well. Yeah,
Yeah.
drinking. I'm good at
Oh, you're
drinking.
good at that. Okay. Yeah. I'm actually not very good at it.
I'll teach you.
So, okay. Yeah. I usually just end up crying when I drink. It's problematic.
You get emotional.
Yes. Yeah, I find that drinking just kind of heightens my personality. So I can get flighty or fighty or bitey, especially with tequila, or I cry. I usually end the night with crying
How many drinks
into
in?
a taco,
What?
like a
Tacos
food
are-
taco.
Yeah,
Sit
yeah,
there.
yeah. I was gonna take it there, and I could tell you're like, no, no, fat ass. We're not gonna take it there. How many drinks does it take usually? Like when you start getting like emotional?
3.
No, you're a lightweight.
Yeah,
That's not even like a first round for me,
I
dog.
know. If you get me at 7, I'm crying in the corner.
Oh my god.
Everyone else is laughing and dancing. Well, I'll be dancing, and I'll be having the time of my life. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh my God, I remember that thing that happened in 3rd grade. And then I just start crying. Everyone's like, where'd she go? I think my friends are kind of just used to it. I just started Ubering myself home at that point when I cry. I'm like, all right. Well, it was a good night for a while.
Give her. Hey, will somebody give this lady 3 drinks so we can send her packing?
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't cry here. This is all vodka.
Oh, that's a champ. Drinking nothing but vodkas. Yeah. Hey, you know what? We had a friend in our drinking circle.
Hmm.
And you know what? I shouldn't even use her real name. We'll just call her Monica,
Okay.
right? So Monica, she was like the nicest lady,
Mhm.
right? As soon as she had her 5th drink, forget it. She would turn into Jekyll and Hyde. She was fighting vampires at the bar. I'm not making that shit up, dog.
Oh my God.
Some guy told me, "Hey, is that your friend?" And I go, "Oh, Monica." And they're like, "Yeah." He goes, "Hey, you better stop her because I'm gonna knock her out right now, dog."
You just have to know your limit, right?
Yeah, it's called the drink count.
Yeah. Oh, I've never heard that.
I made it up.
Oh, I like that. Like a body count.
The drink count. Yeah.
Mm.
Look, stick with me. Look, nobody knows how to drink like me. I'm the best drinker around.
What's your drink count?
All right, so check. I could do 12.
Okay.
Yeah, in one sitting, and then
Uh-huh.
after 12, it's like, hey, you better slow down because then you're gonna.
What happens?
Well, you're gonna wake up with the hangovers.
Oh, okay. But how does something happen to you at 12? Like,
I go from like party to like super party mode.
oh, even more. Okay, so you don't cry.
No, I gotta stop because then all the chicks are gonna wanna go home with me, dog.
And then at that point, it's not even consensual.
Oh, I know they're gonna be taking advantage of me because I don't even know what I'm doing sometimes.
Yeah.
But you know what? This is how it starts. Usually, like when I go out, I
Mhm.
have like one Corona
Okay.
and either a tequila or a
Uh-huh.
whiskey's.
Oh, so you just mix it all up.
That's drink number ones,
Oh, okay.
right? So that's one count.
Uh-huh.
And then usually by that, like the bartenders, they already knows me. So they looked at me and they go one more, and they just keep on bringing me a tequila and a beers.
So it's really like 36 drinks.
Well, I usually don't try to get to 12.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
I try to keep it under like a certain
And
like
like, do
limit.
you end up in the hospital at the end of the
Hey, you
night?
know
Do you get
what?
your stomach pumped?
I have been told that I'm lucky to be alive because of like the amounts of like partying that I do. Yeah, yeah. And back in my day, I used to be legendary, but I scaled it down a lot. Now we just have a like a 6 count or an 8 count,
Uh-huh.
and then just kind of keep it at that.
I had an ex who went to Vegas and ended up naked on the strip at the
Wow,
end of the night and got arrested.
that's a fun story. Were you with him?
No.
Okay.
No, I found out about it and I still dated him. I think the problem might be me. Taylor Swift was
Can
onto
we can
something.
can we get oh, hold on, is it this one? Yeah.
I think a comic said that once. He did a set right after I did, and it was something about how if you're over 30 or 35 and you're still single, it's you. The problem is you. And I was like,
That's me. That's my
oh
joke.
no.
That's my joke.
Yeah. Oh, was it you?
Yes, that's me.
Oh, it's you. I didn't even know it was you.
I was gonna throw it in.
That's too
Yeah, I
funny.
was gonna throw it in here, but I go, "Nah,
Oh
should I say
my
the joke?"
god.
Yeah.
Well, it stuck with me.
Hey, I get everybody with that joke, and
Bless
people
you.
always tell me, yeah, people get
Yeah.
mad at me. They're like, "Fuck you, little hater."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause it's right.
yeah. People be like, they get mad like when I say that joke, but hey, I love that joke. It's my favorite jokes.
Yeah. I mean, we're the leftovers,
Uh,
right?
yeah, pretty much. I mean, come on, dog. I mean, like, I know I'm the problem, dog. I'm undateable. Come on. That's why I only have 1.5 girlfriends now. Not 3, 1.5.
Just the half.
Yeah, because
Which half? Top or
well,
bottom?
that's the problem. She cut me down from the most important part, the bottom part. So I only had like one full girlfriend, and then just a
Top.
yeah. So I'm thinking about getting rid of the upper part because at that
Okay.
point she's pretty much useless
Yeah.
to me. The only reason I keep her around is because the EBT kind of comes around in handy sometimes. But other than that,
Conclaimer is a dependent.
I don't work.
Oh, oh, so smart.
I don't have a job.
Yeah, I sometimes think about just going off the grid.
I live off of the kindness of women.
Oh, and we are too kind.
It just gotta make you fall in love,
Yeah.
and that's it. But you said you're going off the grids.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going off the grid. Yeah. Just the student loan debt, you know? And I don't know, I feel like I could probably garden if I tried. Like I could probably grow something and eat it and be okay with that. I don't know, make my own clothes or something. I don't know. What do people do when they're off the grid? Do they bathe
Uh,
in rivers?
well, first of all, they don't take showers.
Yeah.
That's like the number one thing.
That is a They probably don't have tacos.
Oh, I could never be off the grid.
Yeah. I mean, unless you figure out how to grow corn.
You could grow corn,
Yeah.
or you could grow weed.
There you go.
Yeah, and then if you get caught, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't know my name. I don't know where I am. This isn't my land.
Exactly. That's the only proper way to go off the grid, right?
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of people like right now, like down the street, they're off the grid, just living on the sidewalks.
They are. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but they seem to be very resourceful.
Hey, but they're so happy.
Some, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, some of them are.
Some of them are.
Some of them
Yeah.
are doing better than I am.
Probably.
No, I'm serious. They got more money than I do. Like I was at the bank, right? And I
Uh-huh.
pulled out a 20. Some dude walked in like with like $3,000 in like in a
Uh,
bit, and I was like, I got pissed, dog. I got pissed, dog.
just
I felt
start
like robbing him.
panhandling.
What?
Just start
Yeah,
panhandling.
panhandling. Hey, you know what? I bumped into a homeless person,
Mhm.
and they wanted me to buy them food, and I told them I can't because I don't have a job.
Mhm.
And then they asked me, why don't you have a job? And then I looked at them and I said, why don't you have a job? And then the homeless person told me, hey, stupid, this is my job. Fuck, I felt fucking dumb, dog. I'm like, they're right. That is their job. Like, he has a job and I don't, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're better off because I caught one, like, with on the iPhone,
Mhm.
like, chilling, like, on the street, and they were watching Netflix. Even I don't have a Netflix, dog.
Well, so, like, I want to be, like, charitable, and I like to believe the best in people at first, and so when someone is asking for money, if I can give it to them, I will, but you have to look at their shoes
Their
before
shoes.
you give them any money. If their shoes are nicer than yours or cleaner than yours, they don't actually need the money. They're
Okay.
tricking you.
Hey, thank you.
Uh-huh. That's how you know the shoes.
Now I know.
Now you know.
Now I know I'm never gonna
They'll
clean my
they'll
shoes.
like put dirt on their face and stuff, but then you see their shoes are like spotless. But then of course there are people who really do need the money, and give them a bad name.
Yeah. Oh man, it's been fun. Look, check it out. I know
Yeah.
I had, I think this has been like super fun. But we gotta go. We gotta
Ah,
go. But before we go, we're gonna have to do this again sometime.
yes, we
I
will.
I had tons of fun.
I did too.
Yeah,
I had a great time.
maybe we'll drink. We'll bring a couple of Coronas. We'll give you the 3 count, and then you start crying.
You be on 12, I'll be on 3, and they can all just watch us.
They can watch us make a mess out of
Yeah.
ourselves and talk about more stories, dating don'ts and dating do's.
Yep.
But listen, before we go, I think you already told them where to find you. Anything else you wanna like? What's the final thought? We'll give you the final, the Liz Valentine's final thought.
Are you all ready? I have to pee. That is my final thought.
And with that said, we're gonna go into the well, she's gonna go into the restroom. Hey, I want to thank everybody for joining us this week. I think we had quite an educational programs. We went everywhere. Dog. We did the dating don'ts. We burned the necks. We talked about doing it in the restrooms. We even talked about the OnlyFans. And you know what? Let's see what we get into next week's.
All right.
And then
Thank you.
and then well, thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah.
And then until then, we'll catch you guys a rato.